So here I was in Las Vegas, beautiful spring afternoon, had some time to spare, so I decided to head out on a trail. Today we're going to explore the Buffington Pockets area, along Bitter Springs Trail, see a few sights along that through the high desert, and then get to Northshore Road and cut over and take a trail down into Lake Mead. I believe we're going to hit the Boathouse Cove area. I want to see how low the water is in Lake Mead. So let's head out. Located about 35 miles northeast of Las Vegas, between the Muddy Mountains and Valley of Fire State Park, the Bitter Springs Trail winds its way for about 20 to 25 miles, depending on which route you take, between Interstate 15 and Northshore Road, which borders Lake Mead. Starting out with your typical washboard surface before transitioning back and forth between sandy and rocky sections as it climbs up through the sandstone hills. You can pretty much expect to encounter just about any type of surface here while you're driving. You definitely would like a high clearance vehicle as we get further back in here. Supposedly, there were some mines in this area, but those appear to be more quarries than mineral mines. Later on in the drive, on the other side of the pocket area, I did see some markers for recent mining claims, though I didn't see any sort of recent activity. There is an old concrete dam, which might have been built many years ago to capture water runoff, but I couldn't find much information online about the history of that dam. What is cool, though, is the large painted owl on the face of the dam. There is room to park off the trail and hike around that for a closer look, and even up and over into the hills behind it. The Buffington Pockets area is known for its rugged, yet inspiring landscape featuring multiple layers of sandstone with colors ranging from white to gray to orange and even red at times. We're getting ready to wind around to the right and uphill a little bit to look down over part of the route that we just came through the pocket area. I came through here about mid-afternoon, maybe between 3 and 4 p.m. I think it would have been really cool to come through later in the day when the sun was lower. Maybe the colors would have been even more striking at that point. As we crest over the Buffington Pocket area, We dropped down into more of a sandy wash type of area. We're still carving through some of the hills here, still seeing some of the colorful sandstone, but it's starting to become a little bit more of a sandy wash the further along we get.
Like a map with no borders, a whisper caught in the wind. I see her boots at the corner cafe with a notebook and a grin. She's chasing skies I've never named while I stay in my lane. But something in the way she moves keeps pulling at my chain. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. She hums a tune I've never heard in languages I can't speak. She writes down cities on her wrist and dreams she'll never keep. I sip my coffee, miss my cue, still anchored by my feet. But time rolls on like open roads, and soon she won't be here. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. Maybe next year in Madrid or on some quiet mountain ridge, I'll see you turn and I'll be brave. But what if courage comes too late? Oh, traveler, the world is your open gate, and I just stood afraid of fate. If I don't take that step today, you'll vanish with the train, and I'll never see your smile again.
There's just something about driving through the desert that I just really enjoy. I mean, I like going through the mountains, I like going through the rocks, I like driving along the ocean. But the desert, it just brings out a whole different aspect in me when I'm out exploring. That's a pretty impressive ridge up ahead there. It's almost 1,000 foot above where I'm driving. East Longwell Ridge. I'm coming up to an intersection of another much larger wash, and I see something off to my left, so I'm gonna go check that out first. Looks like it's a mine entrance, possibly. I gotta go check it out. The entrance was pretty modern looking. The inside was maybe about 10 foot square. Wasn't much in there. Probably wasn't a mine. Maybe it was a little alcove for someone to stay the night and camp out. Not sure. It was cool though. I don't know about the rest of you, but that rock formation coming up on the right there sure looks like a jackrabbit getting ready to crouch and take off. The sun's going down a little bit more in the west and the shadows are starting to get a little longer. It's getting later in the day. I'm almost to Northshore Road, I believe. I'm going to try to cut over on that and go down to Boathouse, Cove and see Lake Mead if I still have enough daylight to do that. Let's see. Yeah, cutting over on this trail to Boathouse Cove. It's about 9 miles from Northshore Road down here. I'm really losing daylight. You can see my headlights on. And right now, under normal conditions, I'd be driving under about 50 feet of water. It's kind of interesting to see what it looked like dry like this. So I'm going to get down as close to the water's edge as I can to see. Well, this is just about as far as I can go. It's real pretty out here right now. This would be a great place to camp at this time of year. Watching the water, it's calm, there's no breeze. I'll have to turn around now, probably be dark heading back into town. And then maybe head out tomorrow morning on the way home and maybe catch another trail or two going out. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And take care. We'll see you next time.